Hey guys, Gordon at Blue Tongue Industries. I haven't talked about yet, and I am today, the new SkyVac internal 150. So a lot bigger than its predecessors, and those vacuums are still available, and all the information you can see and pricing on bluetongueindustries.com.au. So we have the internal 27, the internal 30, the internal 78, and now the internal 150. So we're stepping it up a notch in performance at 10,000 litres airflow per minute and 3,300 watt. Let's take a closer look. So at first impressions, it is quite a large vacuum, but super punchy. Multi-filtration, multi-stage, and we're going to run you through the different stages of filtration. We'll come with a standard high dusting internal brush kit, but the amplitude and the range from SkyVac for internal brushes is just huge. So we're not going to discuss all those today, but you can see all those on the bluetongueindustries.com.au or skyvacaustralia.com.au. But this big vacuum, maximum performance, so if you're in a commercial industrial area, this will suit you. It is running 3,300 watts, so it is pulling 13 amps, so it does have a 15 amp plug on it. So you need to be aware of the power consumption. If you want the grunt, all up you need to accommodate for the 15 amp. So like its other vacuums in SkyVac range, a steel powder coated trolley with lockable caster wheels. The front entry port for the 38mm vacuum hose, and it has a filter shaker which we'll dive into shortly. So primary capture in the multi-filtration system of this unit is a filter bag. So we have a large capture drum set up with our wet dry flow, and the internal capture drum will take a vacuum bag as the primary means and first stage of filtration. So fitting your primary filtration is a standard vacuum bag and will fit over the inside of the cuff and placed within the drum like that. So the internal 150 from SkyVac is set up as a dry vacuum system. So we have the vacuum bag as our primary capture, and we can re-engage the capture tank. Simple as that. So as we move on to the second stage of filtration, we can move the vacuum head assembly, and inside the drum you'll see the secondary pleated super large surface area of the secondary stage of filtration. Running the internal vacuum bag in the bottom of the capture tank, the secondary filter is going to be subject to very limited dust and dirt, but it does come with a vacuum shaker, and this particular vacuum shaker will hit the bottom of this fluted multi-stage system and bash on the bottom, and you can see that here when we look inside, and when we tap the handle, and when that filter assembly is in place, we can shake the filter to dislodge all the dust and microscopic organisms that may have got through the first stage of filtration. Final stage, a HEPA filter, and we'll re-engage with the head assembly in a manner that is similar in the SkyVac range. So a big unit for those big jobs, those difficult tasks, and the internal 150. I'll show you some poles. So I mentioned before 38mm vacuum hose, so it comes with 6 meters of that hose to reach out from that internal 150. Pole selection can be standard, and I just wanted to run you through the different variations. So there is the telescopic vacuum poles, which can come in certain height ranges to suit different applications. We have the standard 44mm push fit poles, which we're all super familiar with. The new Elevate poles you might have seen, so they're similar to the Elite vacuum poles in the gutter range, but they come in a 44mm configuration, and we also have trackside poles. So the trackside poles are a 44mm push fit pole that you're familiar with the current range of SkyVac, but one difference is they're 100% fiberglass. So working around power, they're going to give you that added protection in those difficult situations. Absolutely screaming away, the internal 150. You get us online, bluetongueindustries.com.au, and that's all your high internal dusting needs. Thanks guys, we'll catch you on the next video.